Hello and good evening.
Hello,
Hello, I'm Bitterfish, part of Paw Pads Gaming. Who are you?
I am Wolfen. I am also part of Paw Pads Gaming.
Well, I think we're getting there, mate. I think this is the one where we kill Sephiroth.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
hmm
I, it turns out I have chronically misjudged like the length of this game and where stuff happens, but I'm pretty sure that we'll get it all done and dusted tonight.
I mean, we still haven't seen the scene that I've seen.
That's because I think you're misremembering the scene, and you'll
Probably.
be hard pressed to find it.
I don't know. Watch that happen within the next 10 minutes now, and I'll be like, oh, that's it there.
Oh god, yeah. Well, we'll see. But I don't think so. I think we had that with the City of the Ancients and discovering that Holy had been activated. Speaking of, what do you recall about the story so far? Pop quiz.
I remember that you left a large materia in the bottom of the ocean and forgot about it.
Look, I didn't need it in the end. It's fine.
I remember that we collected a bunch of large materia. We went to space.
Yep.
That went fine.
Surprisingly fine.
We then came back down. You beat up one sort of Ultima weapon.
Oh, we
a
beat up-
non-optional one.
Yeah, the diamond weapon.
Yeah.
The one that attacked Midgar.
And they fired the big gun.
Yep. It took care of the weapon and also the shield covering the northern crater.
It was a very big gun.
It's a very big gun.
And it's broken Midgar.
Well, this is something of an issue, because the greasiest man alive, the scientist Hojo, he figures, he's going to fire again and give Sephiroth as much energy as he can, just to see what happens, because he's mental.
Fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, the cannon does require a good hour or so of recharging and cooling down. So if he tries to fire again, it will destroy Midgar.
Ah well, sometimes in order to save a city, you've got to destroy the city that you want to save.
Exactly. It's the old Vietnam saying, we destroyed the village to save the village.
Hell yeah. Better that we destroy it than them.
Yeah, exactly.
The Eidolons.
God damn them. There we are, let's see if this
And
picks the game.
they are all Final Fantasies, Mangy, because they are all the Final Fantasy within the game that is self-contained, except for ones which are like Final Fantasy X Part 2. Then that's a little bit extra fantasy that got added on after the final, and we don't count them. They're not real games.
I'm not a fan of that, honestly.
Yeah.
I say, we can always play Final Fantasy X Part 2 after this one, but yeah, it becomes a very different genre of game.
Yeah, they're all their own independent things, so they're all the final iteration of what they are.
So, you have quite neatly brought us up to the current point where we're on our way to try and save Midgar from the big cannon blowing up. So
Ready to go.
last night on Discord, I was doing a lot of leveling and defeated Ultimate Weapon to get Cloud's Ultimate Weapon. I should have updated my little sprite with it. And I had to get really careful not to get too close to Midgar, because if you do, it progresses the story. So
He was playing ping pong ball with you, I remember.
I was all over the world. But oh, and the pilot has become a professional now. He's learned all he needs to learn.
He knows every inch of the plane.
Yeah, it's a little worrying how much he knows about the plane now. Maybe get a home life or something, mate.
Well, you've all been stuck on it for the past God knows how long.
I mean, at least the past week.
And he's the only pilot, so he doesn't get a break.
I mean, Sid's the pilot, but he feels like he needs to train like that guy, which, to be fair, makes good sense to have redundancy. But yeah, they're finding a way into the most secure city on the planet, and also the biggest city on the planet. And just they've cut off all the transport and also it's martial law. And then we have an airship.
Yeah, we'll just fly in.
Yeah. We have an airship, we're in the air. What should we do with it? Come on, work it out.
This is where we hope they don't have air defenses.
Yeah. And as we saw with Junon, they definitely have air defenses.
You also did the underwater crashed plane and fought those weird monstrosities.
Oh, the wibbly things, the unknowns.
That some of them appear in Final Fantasy XIV.
They do. Final Fantasy XIV borrows heavily both in themes and enemies and such from early Final Fantasies. So this one turns up a lot. So the underwater section in Academia Andire has a lot of the weird enemies, like the science experiments.
And that seems fair.
Yeah, it's fun.
If you're gonna make a Final Fantasy that's gonna last for like years and years and years and years, you're allowed to borrow from some of the other games.
Yeah, what is it they say about bad artists borrow, good artists steal?
Mm-hmm.
Or like bad artists take inspiration, good artists steal?
Hey Zephyr, how you doing?
Hey Zephyr.
Bakuden shoots Beyblade.
Oh. Right, so let's parachute
gonna-
to the city and hope everything's fine.
I'm gonna assume that's a Beyblading game.
I reckon it's a Beyblade game.
I don't know anything about Beyblades.
They spin, and people make metal ones that spark and like take off fingers. Which,
That
yeah,
sounds fun.
it does, doesn't it? Oh, the best animation 1997 could do.
Oh, do they have like a dog-friendly?
They did put little
Parachute.
parachute packs on them. That's fun. The original didn't have that.
He doesn't have thumbs. How's he gonna pull his cord?
It's like the loop is wrapped round his paw, and they just tightened it.
Splat.
Oh, so at least we haven't gone unnoticed. Big flappy cannon.
I think Beyblades were after my time. I remember Pogs. Do you remember Pogs?
I remember Pogs. Do you remember Alf Pogs?
I don't remember Alf Pogs other than the piss take on was it Family Guy?
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
It's Alf, but in Pog form.
Still have some Pogs somewhere.
I'm pretty sure they all got thrown out. Well, my ones anyway.
Secret tunnel. Mighty Max. What's Mighty Max? I don't remember Mighty Max.
Oh, me neither.
Is he like Stretch Armstrong's cousin?
Oh, maybe.
I really wanted a Stretch Armstrong, but I never got one.
The only thing they were really good for was like using them as like a catapult to flick at people.
Oh, a bit like I might know what Mighty Max is then. It's like the more masculine equivalent of Polly Pocket. So you've just gone like in a trapdoor that leads to this massive underground facility.
I think that was basically like a maintenance shaft. It goes underneath the plate. So this is like hanging underneath the Sector 8 plate.
Okay. That ventilation shaft there looks like it's going to fire a laser.
I see what you mean. I saw the chest I wanted it. Oh. Oh, a little tank. They have beefed up the defences a bit. Now, before we face Sephiroth, I want to have everyone's ultimate weapons. That is to say, Cloud, Barret, and Red 13. So we have Cloud's ultimate weapon from defeating, well, weapon. Can I not go down? There we are.
How do we get Red's him being the best character?
Well, we have to go back to Cosmo Canyon after this bit.
Okay.
So basically, when the third disc occurs on PlayStation, is when you get a load of the world opening up and different scenes happen.
Okay.
Oh, manhole weirdo. Manhole, literally called manhole.
But there's no hole part. He's just got the cover.
I wouldn't think about that for too long. Nor the fact that there were two others with it.
They were the real ones at the part of the scenery.
Oh, shit. Damn. I see we're going to be fighting a tank battalion.
It's like kobolds. It's not the one that you can see that you need to be worried about. It's the two that you can't.
Always using pack tactics. Okay. Let's go up the bed pipe and see what we can do.
Those tubes look like they're made out of cardboard.
The ones on the right.
Yeah. I love that the imprint on the tunnel, GHIJKLM12. Somebody's just hit their fingers on the keyboard.
Oh yeah. You can see where the AI upscaling has kind of gone with it.
Because GHJKL are all just one line on the keyboard.
Yeah. Oh, there's the chest I wanted. Yeah, the game's strangely consistent about where it decides to use English. A lot of the early game has a lot of Japanese characters floating around, just because, they didn't fancy translating. Whereas later in the game, it seems like they perhaps had more time or more ability to just either have different textures for a different release, or just have more time left.
And then comes Final Fantasy X, where they just use multiple made-up languages and decide to give them an alphabet and name the shops after them, but then you don't know what the alphabet is, so you don't know what type of shop it is, so it defeats the purpose.
It's a stroke of genius to save yourself a lot of time, though. I bet I can take that crane down, but I want to go up this vent.
Oh. Number 42.
42 is always the right answer. Okay. How do I get out of here?
Can you, press select or something and it puts up the little red triangles that show you ins and outs?
Yeah, you're right. Oh. Barrett got anger max while they were fighting.
How can that be more powerful than him using an orbital laser?
Well, you know what Red 13 does, where it just keeps on attacking? It's like that. I go the wrong way. There we are. Let's select our way to justice.
It doesn't really highlight anything more. Hey, Pixel.
Hey, Pixel.
That tiny tank is called a Cornwell.
Cromwell.
Cromwell.
He's a little tonk. Ah, Bearmoth.
Oh, that's a big tank, though. got a spiky tail.
He does. That's anger maxing. We can see what it does. There you go. He just attacks with the gun.
Oh, he actually uses the machine gun function of his gun for once.
Yeah, rather than shooting like once and conserving ammo, he just holds down full auto. Is this the way? Oh no! Oh, that's very silly of me. There's a set of stairs right there.
Yes, stairs.
Yeah, there's literally a set of stairs. It looks like stairs to me.
Oh,
Is
you
it a
mean
ladder?
those stairs? Oh, I thought you meant the ladder that you just went up.
Oh no. Destroy that man. Ah, there we are. Our first example of materia being born.
Yeah, what was born?
Lightning.
Another lightning one.
Yep,
Oh.
so when you fully max out a materia, like lightning, where is he? There we are. It's mastered now, it can't level up anymore, and it gives us a free one.
Oh,
It's playing out the life cycle.
little babies material.
Yep. But that has to be leveled up to do anything.
Does that imply that your max level one can die? Otherwise, we would just be swimming in materia.
Oh, ideally. I mean, the Northern Crater definitely is, but maybe it can be. Maybe you can break it. Yeah, Cromwell. Little tonk.
Or just drop it in a pool of water.
Oh, it just dissolves like a bath bomb. You're like, no, knowledge of the ancients. Why does it smell of lavender? Right, Sector 8 underground. God, I hope Kesith knows what they're doing. Then again, I suppose it is Reeve that's controlling them, so... Oh. He's like part of city planning.
On the tracks.
Well, they say that the trains aren't running.
You're gonna get supplied.
I think we can ignore our orders now. I suppose the president is dead. Boss battle with the Solution 9 couch, for God's sake. Honestly, a lot of the writing when it comes to the Turks is, shut up, woman. But then maybe that's just like, Reno. In fact, that is just Reno. That's all he says. Right, now do you remember that we went to Wutai, the like fantasy Japan?
Yes.
To like
Chasing you thingy around.
yeah, that's right, Yuffie. She had all our materia. I did it on Discord because it's like not really stream worthy, but this gives us extra options. Do you remember that they were holidaying there and that we saved Eleanor? Right, normally we would have to do the big boss battle here and destroy them. Because we saved Eleanor and like we have previous like semi-cooperation with them, and now that they really don't have a boss anymore, I believe we get the option to just say, how about we just keep going and pretend we didn't see each other? Our orders were to seek you out and kill. The company may be in turmoil, but an order's an order. That's not the spirit of the Turks. Let's not go.
No, let's not.
Yeah, literally.
How about no?
Just like, let's not. And they're like, that's a fair point. How about we just, like, walk away from this fight?
Just got the Bugs Bunny meme in my head of him like, no.
No. And yeah, but they could very clearly see the writing on the wall. Inra's screwed.
Is Rude like actually his name, or is that like, do you think something they put in brackets next to his name because they wanted him to be rude, but because of translation?
I'm given to understand that is his name, but I don't know if it had a separate meaning or a separate name. I just know that like his entire character remains consistent, and like the lines are mostly consistent because he says almost nothing. He is a strong silent type. But I believe that the Japanese names of most of the main characters are all anglicized anyway. So even in Japanese, like Reino's name is Reino or something, you know? So it just spells it out phonetically. Remember, we could have kicked your ass. Yep. And now we just go carry on with our day.
But think of all the XP that you've missed out on because you negotiated.
Right, so
You
it's
used diplomacy.
literally the thing I did there was the non-optimal play. Like the optimal thing is to fight them to get experience, but also to steal their equipment because you steal on them and you get like relatively good stuff off them each time, which is great. But also like considering that like I've gonna have their ultimate weapon soon, it won't matter that much.
Okay.
He
Do they have
says
like ultimate armor?
you can get stronger armor, but I don't know if there's really like I don't think there's like an ultimate armor. I say I know that you can get like the Misteel, which is the two like there's two versions that you can get. One of them like around here somewhere, and another one in the final dungeon. Okay, which way are we going? Left or right?
Is this like the do we trust her or not question again?
Right, not that way. So we can get some neat stuff by going the opposite way and basically walking around Midgar.
Oh, that's a concern. Can you get like triple connected material? You know, like everything's like you can connect 2 together. Can you connect 3 together?
Unfortunately not, though. The game's logic only works with 2.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm sure someone
would be,
like
like,
could
really
make a
good.
mod for it, but yeah, I think with what they were working with back in the day and the fact that they threw so much other stuff at the wall for the first time with this game, like they're pushing the boat out, getting it to like consider 3 combinations of things. Like you may notice
that's
that
fine. I'll let them off.
yeah, I mean 1997 this was groundbreaking stuff. Like 3D models that didn't look, well, appalling. They still weren't amazing, they were very simple, like polygonal like characters, but yeah, the cannon's been the city's been damaged by all this.
It was a very big cannon.
Ah, this is how we got to headquarters. Yeah, Shinra headquarters last time. In fact, I wonder what happens if you try and go inside.
You can pick up Sephiroth's sword that he left in the
The old
Prime
president's body.
Minister's table. President, that's the one. Because nobody's been able to pull it out.
Okay, that's fun. Just like, no, wrong way.
But you still could have gone in there.
I could have, but I don't imagine. Like, if anything was going to happen, it would have been like there. Oh, I remember, it slows you down.
Put their little beam.
Yeah. Much good it did them. This is all free experience. Oh, okay. I guess I was supposed to go the other way. There's a powerful materia you can find at the end of the train tracks, called the W item materia. I don't know why it's W, but it basically just means double.
Okay, weird.
Yeah, I don't get it. I always assumed it was a Japanese thing.
Well, I mean, they've got it right with like other stuff, like his 2x slash.
Yeah.
So that's a weird one. I will hack into the mainframe. Stand by. I will
Okay.
do the research.
Start referring to you as operator.
W item material is a command material to use 2 items in one turn.
Ah, it's not the W magic material. Okay. Exactly.
What does the W stand for? Yeah, apparently it's a thing in Japanese games. W something that tends to mean 2.
Huh.
But then everyone's asking the question that I just made of why is that a thing whenever like the 2x materia exists, 4x cut materia exists. Yeah.
Maybe it's a lingual thing, like it's a W, so, you know, it's basically 2 V's, like, connected up. That's my 2 cents.
W is commonly used in place of double in a lot of Japanese games. Ah, here we go. Etymology. The letter W from the Roman alphabet used to mean double in Japanese.
But why though?
I don't know, but yeah, it is weird. W in the Roman alphabet is used to mean double in Japanese. Maybe it's just like, it's actually very accurate, because your 2x cut means that you hit twice.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't mean that you do the same damage twice, you just get to attack twice.
That makes
Whereas
sense.
if you're gonna use items, you're doubling the use of, I don't know. Overthinking it, that's what we're doing. Operator Wolfman out.
But it is one of those things where it's like, why is it like that?
Why are you like this?
It's just more questions on top of questions. Oh, come on.
It says that Final Fantasy VIII has the same thing, where it has W items. W item, yeah.
I don't remember it, but that doesn't mean it isn't there.
Well, I've got a lot to teach you about object permanence.
Oh no, I was agreeing with you. Objects have permanence, so I'm told. Some people keep telling me, but I'm not sure.
It does seem sus.
Those people exist only in my memory, you see, so I'm not sure they really existed. Yeah, free stuff.
Mine.
Yeah, so for doing this, like, kind of a slog, here we are. We're rewarded with...
M&M.
Yeah. We're rewarded with peanut M&Ms, experience, and, like, sources to increase, like, each of our stats by 1.
Are you paying attention onto who you're giving the sources to, or are you just giving them all to Cloud?
I've been mostly giving them to Cloud for most of the game, but I am going to like start divvying. Well, it's kind of pointless now, but probably should have divvied them out a bit better earlier on. Yeah, screw it, get some hero card. Ah, all materials are now leveling up because I bought them at the same time.
Nice. W item.
Yep, got it.
Japanese for double, don't you know?
Ah,
It's the Roman letter that means W in Japanese.
God, where do you get this stuff?
I'm just a font of knowledge.
Right, I want to put Destruct on someone. There we are.
Barrier, Dispel, and
Yep. Because I'm remembering things that I'm honestly astonished at. I know that there's a boss later on who uses like a big shield attack, like a big shield magic, and you need the destruct material to get like, rid of it, or you can like just wait it out and do almost no damage to it.
You need to get him out of that shell like a delicious pistachio.
Yeah. I thought you were about to say like a delicious turtle, and you also wouldn't be wrong.
I don't know. I've never eaten a turtle. So
Same.
tell you if they're delicious or not.
Yeah, I'm fine with eating most things, but I'd feel a little weird about eating a turtle. Exactly, Mangy. I'm sure I
Also,
mentioned...
we haven't eaten it.
Yeah, but still, I am going to tell you a story, however. So...
Oh wait, we have played Elden Ring though.
Oh yeah, the turtle bloke.
There is turtleneck meat in Elden Ring.
Delicious dog.
Go on, on with your concerning story.
My concerning story is, when the giant turtle was discovered in I think the Galapagos, it took about 20 years for an actual specimen to be brought to the Royal Society in London to prove its existence. Yeah.
I know this.
Because...
They just kept... they kept bringing like the shells of the skeletons of them.
Yeah, because one, you have to feed this thing the entire way home, and two, turtles are apparently delicious. And so having an entire crew of people for months keeping, like, just feeding this fucking turtle all the way home. You know, wouldn't you know it, it occasionally had accidents and died and they had to cook it.
We kept like sending out expeditions to bring a turtle back, and we would get a turtle and we'd put it in the box, but when we got it home it turned into a skeleton. And Pixel says it comes with its own bowl.
Exactly.
If it only just came with its own fork as well, then it would be like really environmentally friendly.
It's like the alternative to the McDonald's paper straw.
Yeah.
You know, get rid of all plastic cutlery, turtle bone cutlery instead.
Didn't they do something similar with like the dodo bird as well? They kept eating them. They were
Yes.
like, really easy to capture.
Yeah, they had no natural predators, and thus their survival instinct was essentially nil and void. So you could literally walk up to them and just pick them up, and they would just kind of flap at you a bit.
Just take them home.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we brought rats to the island, and that did for the dodo because they finally had a predator.
Biting their delicious ankles. I presume they didn't attack the dodos directly. They probably went for the eggs. You get them where they live, you see.
Honestly, mate, it was probably both. As rough as it was, rats will eat anything. Rats are wonderful creatures, warm, intelligent, but also, with any animal when it's hungry, gotta eat.
Pixel says apparently that was rats and dogs that took them out because they tasted awful. Oh.
What, the dodo? So I know it was rats that did for the species, but I thought people hunted them as well.
Maybe the rats and the dogs that had been fed on nothing but dodo tasted awful whenever you came to eat the rats and the dogs. It's like instead of a turducken, you've got a rat dogdo.
Oh. Right, we're almost back to the beginning.
Yeah, apparently you didn't want to eat dodo unless you were pretty desperate. I mean, that's what they were saying about the turtles as well.
Yeah, honestly, they should have spread that rumour. Just no, it tastes terrible.
They're poisonous.
Yeah.
Poisonous and venomous at the same time.
Stay away, stay away.
They're like rabbit. It costs more energy to digest them, so it's actually a nutritional deficit.
Right. Right, it's time to get to the cannon and stop this time. This is the railway lines from earlier, when we jumped onto the train.
Yeah, maybe you let your weird little backflip.
Yeah, and I guess this is along the line where they built the cannon because all the supports are in there now.
Oh, that sounds marchy. and robot-y. Oh, it's a Martian robot.
Not wrong.
With a giant sword on its back?
I...
Oh, it's a Power Ranger!
Yep. I think it's a big cannon.
Let me say they tried at least once. There's so many reports and diaries basically saying it's awful, with at least saying if they have to eat it again, they kill and eat the cook. Oh no.
And yeah, they basically built an Imperial Knight because they were scared about weapons. They're like, let's build something that can fight a weapon. And these two strangely competent incompetents, like, have survived the end of the. Well, I suppose they're one of the few remaining like members of the board who are left. Like, I'm fairly sure we killed Palmer.
Who was the guy that was in the room whenever the gun exploded? Like, was that Palmer?
No, Palmer was the one who was run over by the truck.
Ah.
The one who was in the tower when weapons like missiles struck, were he was president. Not Rufus. Oh God, yeah, Rufus Shinra. It was Rufus.
Oh, it's got too many arms.
Can you ever have too many arms?
I mean, if they're not in like useful places, yeah.
Yeah, says you.
You don't want them. You don't want the extra set coming out at the elbow. You want them coming out like, you know, under the armpit. You need to match on this, you know. Oh, it's got gun tip.
Yep. Right, magic breath does that. Yeah, considering these two people are just the worst, they do make some good toys. Ooh, Ultima. Very rarely get to use Ultima.
Come on,
Extreme magic.
Get the green all up and over it.
Mm-hmm.
Got flamethrowers in its knees.
Yep. Knee-mounted flamethrower. Still Evander just attacking him. But it turns out that's the right answer. God damn. Let's take out its armor first.
I want to see it use the big gun.
I want to see it use the big gun too. Oh, there we go. Just unlock the armor off it. Come means attacks should probably do a bit more damage. Oh, disappointing.
God, it's got a lot of health.
Oh, it's walking backwards. That's not a good sign. There we are.
Oh,
Big cannon.
hell yeah.
It's got to assume the position first, I guess. Come on, big guard. Gonna need it. There we go. Point blank range.
Oh, pittance.
Some of that has got to go towards the fact that I used a
Yeah.
mighty guard, which is honestly just the best thing to have in the game. Ah, nice. Good God, look at that.
Fire and lightning was born.
It'll come back in Final Fantasy 13.
I will be right back one moment.
Okie doke. Explosion goes here. Maybe this way. Oh yeah, it is. It's literally the courtyard from earlier in the game with the reactor that we blew up. I mean, the reactor that someone mysterious blew up, unrelated to us. Oh, there it is. Right, the steel is one of the most powerful armors, I think. Well, it's not that good, is it? I was assured this was one of the most powerful. Or maybe it's the defense percentage that does it. Okay, let's try that. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, big tank. Grosspanzer big. Nice. God. There we are. Can I please have Baron back?
Well, I'm back. What did I miss?
Right.
Did I get ejected from battle?
No, not yet. So, what occurred was the mech basically blew up, and we're back in the courtyard from after the reactor blew up early in the game.
Fighting a spiky roly boy.
Well, it was a tank. It is the Grosspanzer Big. Oh,
That looks like that would feel amazing to just like drive up and down my back. Up and, you know, down the backs of my calves. Oh, look at him go in the morning, he howls, and he like does a little jump.
That's the one that makes him go berserk, I think. Nope. Nice. 8-inch cannon. Yeah, maybe I should go and fully heal up.
He's clearly like a wolf dog, wolf doggy dog, wolf, Sith dog, wolf.
Yeah, that. Can he learn Cosmo memory? He can, yes. Okay.
Oh, he's gonna remember all the cosmos.
He's gonna be the best at magic. You're gonna be the best at cutting things. You're gonna be the best at not dying to things. Because that's all you seem to do lately. Right. So Red 13 has got his level 4 limit break, which is his ultimate.
An 8-inch gun for Barrett, I assume.
No, I think it's literally just a...
For Vincent.
No, it's an item you can use that just casts like fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's a flamethrower, not a gun.
Well, Barrett's final weapon, his ultimate weapon, is just up these stairs. What does Pixel think of the Grosspanzer? So I imagine he's getting frothy at the topic.
I still want one just to drive up and down my back. Very silly, much love. Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Kinda wish they made models of it. They probably have if you like look it up online.
Well, they can't be that hard. Anyway, you can export the enemy models, I know that for a fact.
It looks like something the orcs would build.
It does.
Just it's not painted red to go faster.
Yeah.
Very orcish. See, I'm learning. I'm doing my studying.
Right, that reminds me. There we are. Cloud got a new normal weapon, and I could put the ultimate weapon on, but it would stop everything learning. So, in fact, do I really want them to learn? I suppose I'll do the HP plus.
Well, do you have stuff that's already maxed out that you can stick on it?
Yeah, I was just thinking. Luck. Who needs luck?
Hey Darius, how you doing?
Hey Darius.
He remembers that tank. How do you remember that tank? From the same game or from something else? Or from the orcs?
Taking it from the orcs, I expect.
Same game, and my god, I hate where you're at. Oh no.
Yeah, it's a little difficult, but it gets there.
Are you at a tough area of the game?
Not super tough, it's just, you know...
Tedious? Tankiest?
Just awkward, where the difficulty starts to ramp up, and if you're not expecting it, it really catches you off guard. There we are, so these are the ones that really we're not going to level up before the game ends. Although I suppose the story will. Yeah, I don't need another sense.
Ragnarok.
There we are. So yeah, we can just switch him to the ultimate weapon.
Have I seen you use Comet yet?
I think so, yeah.
I might need a reminder.
I'll be sure to make use of it. Also, they made like a wooden staircase. Oh no, it's metal now.
It was wooden, now it's metal.
Yeah. Now I can see it in the light. Right. Barrett's ultimate weapon. The missing score. That chest is only there if you have Barrett in the party.
Huh.
So it's easily missable. Again, I'll just move a few things around.
Why is it called the missing score? What does it mean?
What does any of it mean, honestly, mate? Can any of us truly say?
I'm doing the research.
Who can say? I can, says Wolfie.
I can do research. Okay. A missing score is an undefined variable within algebraic, meaning equations used to analyze mass consensus to determine a general average. The name reflects missing score being a weapon of variable power improved upon additions of customization and materia, and as a weapon that stands out as its output exceeds its average means.
Okay. Now you mention this, and so Darius mentions as well, it's got a special quality to it. Is it that the less materia you have, the more damage it does, or something else?
I will look. Let's find out. I was just reading the etymology of of what the actual word means in algebraic terms. It provides that much attack.
See, I'm
Deals
also
more
looking.
damage based on the more AP is on the weapon.
AP? I suppose the more I use it.
I don't know, maybe it's like adds up the AP on the materials that are plugged into it.
Oh, maybe.
The missing score's damage comes from the amount of AP on every materia in its slot, Darius says. If you're familiar with the overflow glitch, Barrett can actually trigger this with 8 Master Knights of the Round.
Oh, right, yes. Okay, so best to have all the master material up top there. Bear that in mind. I've already been doing that mostly just because...
It's got no growth on it, does it? So,
yeah. So I've been putting all the master material there anyway. But let's see. That's a load of new birth materia. That's the MP Turbo. Stick that on there with...
To achieve the base 1.0 damage multiplier, the weapon needs to have approximately 150,000 AP on it. And to reach the 4 times multiplier, that is compared to other characters with their ultimate weapons, it needs to have approximately 630,000 AP on it.
Oh, I don't think I have that much. So
As long as you've got at least 150, it'll be just as powerful as anyone else's ultimate weapon.
how much does a master have on it, do you think?
Which master?
Fire.
35,000.
Okay. So, with this newfound information, I just find myself like, okay, let's rearrange. Actually, no, I still want to have the cover and counter attack, so we'll leave that there. Yeah, we'll leave that as is for now, and rearrange at a later time.
It is an interesting weapon. Do the other guys, do their ultimate weapons have interesting quirks like that?
Some do, some don't.
What's Cloud's one again? I'll look it up.
The ultimate weapon. Ah, a big cannon. The X cannon. Oh, what's it searching for? I don't remember this.
Oh, it's searching for red. It's going to load him into it and fire him off into the moon.
Target set. So it is targeting red. It's counting down. 3.
Cloud's ultimate weapon. Ultimate weapon has the highest attack stat of Cloud's weapons, but its damage is calculated differently from other weapons. Its damage depends on Cloud's current HP as a percentage of his max HP. The higher it is, the greater the damage dealt. The weapon's damage formula is as shown.
Okay.
And then it's like,
so
it's...
keep him at full HP.
Yeah. It's 48 times Cloud's current HP, so at 100%, so 48 times 100, so 48,000, plus 1, so 48,001, divided by 16.
God, they had to tear the game apart to get this information. But yeah, the greasiest man alive.
Oh, he's still there, just tapping away.
Yeah. Oh, it's you, the failure. Nice to see you too, greasy man. Every time I see you, it pains me it had so little scientific sense. Yeah, so he's going to charge up the cannon, fire it at the northern crater where Sephiroth is, and give him as much as he wants. I suppose he did wander the world for a while, so he's a bit charged up. My son needs power and help, that's the only reason. Sephiroth doesn't know it, but Mojo's his real daddy. What will Sephiroth think when he finds out I'm his father?
Oh no.
He always looks down on me. Oh, the family dramas.
Red folding his arms.
I offered the woman with my child to the Professor Gas Genova project. When Sephiroth was still in the womb, we took Genova's cells. Grafted in the womb then. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, no. Quick, kill him now. You have the power of Fire 3. You can snap your fingers and create, like, you know, a snooker ball size puff of fire in his head, and he would just be down. Before he hit the floor, he would be dead.
And yeah, Mangy, absolutely evil genius maniacal laughter. Unfortunately, he's basically injecting himself with the thing, so I don't think that incinerating his head is going to help that much.
Oh, then all the body needs to go.
Here are results. Oh. Mwah. Just attacking a guy.
Oh, I think the more you cut them open, the more on the inside it's going to be than on the outside.
Capsule. Ah.
Oh.
Spawn monsters. Oh, it's the monsters from the airship.
They're fun. I like them.
Let's see how the Mako juice is reacting. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a face.
Let's just take out his limbs first. That seems like it would be best.
That needs many flamethrowers.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Good.
wow.
Huh, so that's got some... got some
Got a
real
bit
stuff
of a bite to it.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Oh no, Barrett.
I thought he was like... just gonna make it. Turns out he was thinking about dying. Gonna kill that left arm. Oh. he's got an arm off.
Oh, quick, get the white phosphorus. Oh, he used the Vulcan don't think nasty thoughts gun.
Don't think nasty thoughts gun?
Yeah, remember when the Vulcans put together that device and they used it on each other for a war and then they took it apart and buried it, and it was like if you think any violent thoughts, it reflects them back onto you but multiplies it.
Yeah. Oh, what's he doing? Oh. Okay.
Oh, he's coiling up and
Becoming a bee man. This is less actively disturbing to look at, so
yeah, he's got less giblets on the outside. Give him that.
it's the important thing, I guess. Lifeform Hojo. Not applicable.
I mean, it is a life form. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
At the very least. Jesus, he's punching Red.
Leave Red alone. Can I
Get
actually
him, Barrett.
sense Red? Just sense Hojo? Couldn't sense. Not surprising. He's basically just like downed a full glass of FEV.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Any more?
Okay. Good, I guess.
Or have we just chopped them into multiple bits now?
Oh, look at... Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Cover was born.
Yeah. Yeah, it starts to do a lot of like staged fights at the end here, and
These three-stage fighter race scared me. I mean, I can imagine that the face on that first form was harrowing.
yeah, it's just when you think that you've won the fight, and then like, oh no, another form. The father. I suppose now he's not actively blocking the computer controls, they can shut it down.
Shut it down. Shut it all down.
Yeah. And yeah, Shinra's screwed. We've basically killed all the members of the board except for Reeve, who is basically Kate Sith, so... accidentally did a coup? Meteor's gonna fall in about... 7 more days. Okay. We got a week, it's fine.
We need to summon another meteor to get rid of this meteor.
Yeah, the game hinting, let's go back to Cosmo Canyon.
Simply because I wasn't expecting his third form and I'd already thrown everything out in the first 2 forms. Oh no, Darius.
Oh yeah, that's that fight can, a lot of the fights from here on in, they can really like just sap you of all your resources and your MP. To the point where you're just like throwing ether just to cast spells.
And it's very easy to get in that cycle of like people dying, rezzing them, healing them, but then the person that's just constantly dying, rezzing and healing.
Yeah. There we are. Yeah, so the black materia summoned Meteor, the white materia should have summoned Holy to stop Meteor, but it hasn't, and they think that Sephiroth is the one who's preventing it from working. So yeah, we have to kill Sephiroth, which will then allow the planet to use its big magical reset button and take care of everything. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. If you die, then it's fine, because he would have died when the meteor falls. At least he's got the awareness now to work out, like, yeah, I was just angry because they burned my town, so I became a terrorist. I mean, he wasn't wrong, but at the same time...
Just giving everyone homework.
Yeah. It's like, hey, don't give in to like despair at the end of the world. Just, you know, hold on to something. Even if it's the delicious taste of this Mars bar. Other chocolates are available.
That was fast.
Well, they all went off to like go talk to family and things.
she's got big fists.
Yeah, they all do. It's the proportions they originally designed for them. Thin arms, big hands and feet. In fact, in the video at the start, when I start the stream, you can see the original models there, and you can see like how weirdly proportioned they are. Tifa, one day we're going to have to talk about how I'm not interested in you.
Red's the only one for me.
No one's turned up.
They'll be there. I have faith.
I do not think that Cloud can pilot the ship.
Time to steal all of your materia for the most epic boss final in the game.
Yeah, if you only meet Yuffie, or if you go to Wutai like at this point in the game, it's even worse. Like she just takes your materia and you have to. Yeah,
What a bitch.
it's not great.
You guys came back. How did you get on board without us noticing?
Yay! Snuck on, I guess. Oh right, they were all like listening. For God's sake.
I still think Red should be flailing around. Don't go back in the van.
Yeah.
Fly away.
He did like a double somersault, I think.
Oh no, Yuffie's not coming back.
Oh dear.
Fuck!
Sitting in the rafters.
Oh, no, away she goes again. Oh. You sure she's not a dragoon?
No, that's Sid, strangely.
Oh yeah, it was half of it.
Yeah. Honestly, him and
Uh,
Vincent should have switched. I've, these levers weren't here like the last time they refurbished this thing.
hmm.
Immediately pulls the levers. It had these the whole time. So it just jettisons the propellers.
On a small town.
Yeah. Right, and with that, I think it's time for us to take a short break.
End of part 2.
Yeah.
Okay, time for a cup of tea.
Yeah. I say back here in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Okie dokie, I will pop an add-on.
Right
Then
on.
we shall continue.
We'll meet right back here in about 3 minutes. See you in a bit.
See you guys in a bit. Brr.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Are we back? Are we all happy?
We are back. I have fresh tea.
Nice. In which case, let's carry on with Final Fantasy.
Ready to punch Sephiroth.
Now, on the PlayStation, this is where the second disc ends and the third disc begins. Right, and we're going to immediately refuse the call, and we're going to... Right, are we healed? Yes, we are. We're going to immediately go to Cosmo Canyon, because we need...
Oh yeah, we're...
Yeah, we need
Yes,
one
ultimate
more
weapon.
ultimate weapon. Ah,
Oh, it's very black outside.
mm, Sid gaining an appreciation for art. There we are, he's a full pilot now.
Full pilot.
Let us take off again.
I suppose it's better than him being an empty pilot.
Yeah. See, he was, you know, it was dark because we were in that cavern. So... The turning circle on this is much tighter.
With the jet engines.
Mm. Right, back to Cosmo Canyon. Hey, we can put the huge materia with the rest of it. Oh, ever since he returned from his trip, he doesn't seem well.
Uh-oh.
One old man on a very long airship trip that he insisted on, like, staying out in the wind for. Yeah. Well, Cosmo Canyon just has that, like, permanent sunset vibe to it, but yeah, a lot of the scenes in the game change a little. Just to indicate that things aren't going well.
Oh, at least give him a pillow. He's got his head like on the metal bar.
I think he prefers it that way. Strange old man.
Maybe he's just floating above it. You know how he likes to float.
He is a floater.
Oh, don't eat him yet.
Oh, that's some real denial right there.
He strikes me as the type that we, maybe within the game we've seen the last of him, but like in the overarching, he'll be back in some way or another.
He's too strange to die. The limited moon. Right, what's the limited moon's deal? Does it have a special deal?
I will hack into the mainframe. Stand by. The limited moon has the greatest attack stat bonus of any of Red 13's weapons, and the second highest magic stat. It comes with a damage formula where it deals physical damage based on Red 13's current MP in the following formula. And that is a weird formula.
Right. Okay, so keep his magic high. He's my magic user though, so... Damn. Okay. Well, these are all mastered anyway, so...
It only increases his attack power, remember, so he does more physical damage the more MP he has.
Yeah. Okay. Right, everyone has their ultimate weapons, I think. The ultimate weapon, the missing score, and the limited moon.
They like their +1s in their formulas, which is really weird. His formula is 3 times his power times his MP.
Yeah.
And then that is divided by his max MP +1.
It's either used to make the maths easier in some fashion, or to confound people who are trying to reverse engineer it by just looking at the damage numbers. Is what I reckon. Okay. Now, in terms of side quests, the only side quests that are left are to defeat the weapons, and that would take so long. I tried to kill the weapons like before the stream last night, and honestly, Ruby Weapon wiped the floor with me, so it's not worth it.
Assuming his power is 1, the weapon would have 4 times its normal attack at full MP.
Okay. I'll do the trick. Right. Northern Cave. Received a save crystal. The save crystal is a portable save marker. So you only get like there are only 2 save points. The one that we make use of that crystal and the one at the end. I do believe it is to make you do it in one go. Or as close to one go. Also, it's really, really easy to accidentally like glitch out the game by putting it down the wrong place. Oh, good. Parasite. Generally speaking, the more Mako there is, the more things get disgusting and weird.
The cloud looks okay. Other than his terrible name.
Other than his, like, strangely glowing blue eyes.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
Poor dragon.
He deserved it. They're all evil here.
Jesus, dragon racist much.
Well, yeah. I'm following the D&D like idea of like metallic and chromatic dragons. Ooh, magic.
Ball. Peanut M&M.
Oh, scissors.
Oh,
He is made of scissors.
little scissory fingers.
Oh, good.
Just so that I can satisfy my mathematic curiosity.
Yeah.
Can you show me what Red's stats are?
There you go.
3 times power. Where's power? What's power?
Strength, I think.
And what's his MP? 7 of 7 of that. Yeah, 232. That is quite a lot. God damn it, maths works.
That is the thing about
The
maths.
numbers mean.
Unfortunately, they mean the same thing to everyone else. Universality of numbers. Okay, this is another one of those times where you get a load of different sauces. Brown sauce, red sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Delicious.
Yeah, there are a lot of boxes here to have.
Yeah, I'm just going to climb up and get this one.
What about that one further up?
That would mean going up there. Right. Okay. How does this work? Horrible tiered maze of a place. Oh. Always forget about the limit breaks. Oh, the Scissor Man's back.
Oh, and he's right behind you.
Okay. I see, so this is all about just juicing the characters up.
It's where everyone keeps their sauces. In the sauce canyon.
Oh god, now there's two of them. Oh.
Oh, it's full of wigglies like from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. Not a fan of the Wigglies, honestly.
There's wigglies where there should be giblets.
I'd quite like to jump down, honestly.
Oh, you went through, didn't you?
Well, possibly,
Thought I saw
actually.
your foot step on it. Damn clown.
Yeah. Where was it?
Straight to the right.
Ah, it goes up.
You didn't need to jump, it looked like you just went behind the rock.
What do you mean?
There's a box there, isn't there?
Yeah, no, I've already got it. I'm trying to get down.
Well then.
Makes me think I have to go all the way back up to the beginning of this bit, and then go down the right-hand side. Sound video game logic.
Just encourage the most dragons as possible to make sure you're leveled up.
True. And this is a game that rewards leveling. Unlike later games that have like enemies level with you. Little goblin with this obsidian armor. There we go. Go. Ah, it's a waypoint with all our friends.
This is the point of no return.
Oh, you can still return from the very end, I think.
Yeah, as Darius says, a lot like Final Fantasy 8, which I think that's the one that they level up with, yeah?
That's right, yeah. I say, Darius, I absolutely really want to play Final Fantasy 8 on stream. It's the first one I played. I adore it despite its like strange flaws. There was a guy doing a full HD upscale that looks amazing, but it's not quite done. He's released a version of it, but then he's like found a new way of doing it and he's redoing it again. Right, left or right? Operator, left or right?
Left.
Okay.
Wait, is it my left or the camera's left or his left?
Barrett, go left. Steve, go right. Left. Right. Right.
Yuffie, you can fuck off.
Right.
That's where you can go.
Left. Okay. This is to narrow your pool of like party members. Now, don't die on me. You're one day from retirement.
It has a bunch of flaws, true, but at the same time, the flaws make it uniquely fun.
Yeah, I really like it.
You're going to have to like use the other parties separately and they're all going to be at level 10.
So I was quickly looking this up because I didn't remember. It turns out I just never knew. If you send different characters down different routes, they find you different items along the way later. So when you meet back up, they just give them to you.
Anything good or noteworthy?
A Mega All Materia, an Imperial Guard armor, Shield Materia, Counter Materia. I've sort of neglected a few of them, but it seems like I'm going to get them a steel armor, which should be useful.
Nice.
Another fork in the road.
Oh, I don't know, I'll leave this one up to you. Oh god, you've really got to...
Sid, up. Up you go. Bye, Sid. Don't worry, Darius. I thought it too. Ooh, free goods. Free goods and services.
So who have you got in your party now? Are you
Literally just the
send him off on his
usuals.
own? Okay.
Yeah, I sent him off as
Sid
soon as
went
I...
off on his own.
I say they can't die, thankfully, but it does change what loot they get. That would be me, Darius.
Oh no. That is Bitterfish.
Alligators will.
He is leading the Final Fantasy charge.
I may have like scalped Cloud a little bit to get his hairstyle. Just a little bit.
It just peeled straight off.
Yeah. Didn't have. Yeah, and we didn't have to do that for Wolfen because like it turns out there's a stunning amount of like fursuits for Red 13, so that was quite easy to accomplish.
Except I'm the better colour.
True. Put it in like a dye wash. Ooh, free materia. Ooh, magic counter.
It's a white one.
Yeah. Counters with its paired magic summon when you're attacked.
It's magic summon. Jesus.
You can pair it with a summon or just magic, so yeah. Stick the long range up here. So when he gets hit, he'll attack with contain magic, which is freeze, break, tornado, and flare.
Jesus.
I'll probably zap his MP, but well, we'll see.
Somebody casts like, you know, something really weak on you, like frog that you resist or something, and then just fucking Odin stands before them.
Mm-hmm.
I counter your frog with your death.
Oh, it's the Master Tombury. Let's leave. Adorable, but
he's only got a tiny little knife and a lantern.
what could he possibly do? Yeah, let's leave.
What could you?
I would like to.
Your sword's so much bigger than his.
I would like to leave now, please.
Oh, look at him. He's always going for red. Got a star above him.
He does that. He's the Master Tombury. Okay, survived.
I don't feel like being Michael Myers.
Absolutely, yeah. Just tiny little murderers. Oh, hey. Magic Eye. Hello, mate.
Could be guarding a spooky man.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski. It's the law, you have to say it. Oh, counter material. Is it
I do
counter?
like how they are floating like a Helldive with super samples.
Yeah. It's because they're a bit magic. Just like a super sample. Good God. Da, da, da. When it crits, it really crits. Ah.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab it on the hop. Wait,
There we go.
Make it all.
Mega All. What does Mega All do? All effects on every action. What?
Maybe if it has like flare and tornado and all that jazz, it does all of them.
All effects on every action. I think it might be every action though, like literally everything the character can do. Let's try putting it on
the main frame.
I've connected to Ultima, so we'll see what happens next.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, he's back.
When equipped, it causes all attacks, magic, and most commands to affect all enemies or allies at once, up to 5 times per battle. The affected commands from command materia are Steal, Mug, Sense, Morph, Death Blow, and Manipulate. Equipping Mega All with a charge will change the attack command to Slash All, without the Slash All materia equipped. And Magic with the Magic All has the same effect as linking the All materia.
Okay, so it's just, as it says, Mega All. Okay, right. I'm going to use that save crystal. I know it's a little bit dodgy, but this feels like the time to use it.
It is just like the all materia, except this one works for commands and stuff, so you could put it on the ×2 slash, for instance, and I think it would ×2 slash all enemies once.
Oh. Well now. Come
If
hither.
I'm reading it correctly.
Enemy skill, comment, lightning, da-da-da-da-da. Double cut, make it all. Wait, why is the all on sense? Okay. Restore all, lightning, up plus HP plus. So it'll double cut, mega all. We hope.
I think that's. It doesn't have any examples. I'm just reading like its uses, and it seems to put them all together like that. So I'm assuming.
Well, I'm willing to go with that assumption for now.
It does say it is the only way to allow Steal, Mug, Sense, Morph, Death Blow, and Manipulate to hit all enemies. So you could have Steal all.
Wow.
Rob everyone.
It's a bit late at this stage.
Yeah, that's the one drawback that it keeps saying a couple of times. It's just because it's so late in the game.
Cool. Okay then. Huh. She was saying she didn't find anything, then Tiff was like, but didn't you find something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right, Dragon Armlet drains damage, but... Oh, that is... Steel is quite tasty. What does defense percent mean? Because I'll be honest, I don't know.
Defense percent, I think, means evasion.
Okay.
Defense is damage reduction. At 255 defense, the player will take half damage from physical attacks.
Okay. Right, so that's better. Right. Time to quickly save again, because I think we're there.
Yeah, secondary source that suggests evasion.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, almost 35 hours into the game, and I think we're at the end.
Oh god. Getting close.
We're getting the warning of... Let's mosey. Oh, that's a great sound.
The screams of the damned. That means, you know, we're in the right place.
And thank you, Darius. Okay. So we're taking a party to confront the baddie while you hold a rear guard. Got it. Yep. Floaty rocks. There we go.
Terry says he remembers that each rock has a fight on it.
Yeah, I thought that too, but apparently only one of them procced.
He's just that good at jumping on rock.
Oh. Yeah, I guess the rest of it regenerated with all this power.
I don't like that.
Yep.
What the hell is that?
Genova. Genova synthesis.
It looks like, you know, the robot with the big arse from Robots that had Robin Williams as one of the voices.
Oh yeah.
The cartoon animation, there was a robot that had like the really big bum. Looks like that.
This looks like a keratinous shell. Fuck me, yeah, that works. Yep. That mega all does the job. Oh, killed one of his tentacles.
Oh, Oh, both of its tentacles. What's it gonna do now? What are you gonna do now?
There's a pill for that.
Oh. Wow.
Well, okay, took that down.
Absolutely
Well,
destroyed that.
yeah, okay. I guess I am just a bit over leveled for this part of the game. Yeah, about 60. But we'll see. Watch me, like, absolutely eat shit with the Sephiroth fight. It's fine, just, you know, get in the live stream. Get in the live stream, it's time for a fight.
It's got a bit of red goo on it. Get him!
When you go to fight the baddie and he's so much stronger than you, like, shit, 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 shit.
I am a biotic god!
Yeah, so that light is holy. So, you know, Aerith did successfully summon it, but it's not doing anything. Probably because of all the red greebly bit.
Yeah, it does look a bit claggy. It's just like, you know, pop that in your mouth and wash it off a bit and spit it out.
Okay. Big shock. Go with my boys.
Select your dream team.
No reason not to use it now.
Have you got any sauces to make them even more delicious?
Nah. I think this is it.
It's got a hole.
He does. That's right, I can add more AP. So Ice has got a lot. I don't think enemy skill actually has AP, so that's probably a waste. Ifrit's got 14,000. Chocomo's got 22,000. Okay. It's the enemy skill, I need that back.
I can't see any AP tables on it, so I don't think it does.
That's alright. Just at this late stage going like, let me rearrange my materia. Meanwhile, everyone's like seemingly choking to death and having a real bad one.
Ah, they'll be fine.
Yeah, they're gonna be wimps about it. Am I ever actually gonna use Comet?
I don't think I've seen you use Comet yet. I want to see Comet.
Okay, I'll try and use Comet. Let's go. futzing around with reality a little bit.
Got a worrying number of faces.
Really does. Big guard. Nice.
Chippity chop. Call it ceviche.
Ceviche?
I'm gonna have to look that up now to make sure that I'm not making a fool of myself.
Meteor rain. Right magic dead. Core defense down. Okay, I'll use Comet. I'll use Comet 2 on you.
I'm watching. I'm eager.
Okay. Well, that summon's getting up first.
I'm expecting 2 comets. And yeah, ceviche. Or ceviche. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. Diced fish.
Oh, okay.
He like chopped them up. He's like, chibby chibby.
Yeah. It's fish, that's probably why I've never heard of it.
Bizarro energy. What the fuck?
Nope, healing.
Well, if we're just gonna make shit up.
Well, he's a Bizarro Sephiroth.
Hey, comets. Take that. I was expecting 2 comets, I got more than 2. I am happy.
Okay, can't sense Sephiroth. Got it. Yeah, Bizarro Sephiroth.
I mean, if you really want to sense it, look at him.
Yeah, the less I know, the better. Oh, okay. Core is dead, so it's literally just Sephiroth now.
They look like small boulders, to be honest. I mean, if a comet isn't a small, very fast-moving boulder made of ice.
Heads back.
He's thinking with his little fishy arms.
He's starting to flex,
Yeah.
I don't like it. Is the head
Ceviche.
dead again?
Ceviche and more. Chippity chop.
There we are, he stops to think every time I kill a part of him. The head is dead. Good, that's the bit that I'm trying to kill. Oh,
Oh,
I don't
my
feel well.
arms are- my arms are so heavy.
Ah.
Now, I'm not going to fall for the trap that he is dead.
He's super dead, it's fine.
Okay. I'm going to jump into this trap then.
But wait!
Oh no, your health bar span about.
Now we have the boss fight that set the pace of like all boss fights after. Including like taking up most of a disc with FMVs and a full orchestral soundtrack. Which was a bit much to expect for back in the day. Hey, he gets that. Right, I think it's Barrett who's got the deprotect. Oh, Shadow Flare. At least Cloud will learn Shadow Flame.
Wait. Even though it missed.
There we are, D-Barrier. Safer Sephiroth. That's what he's called.
Get rid of that wall. Just pull that down.
Just crunch. Oh wow. Oh, he's flying slightly higher out of reach.
Oh.
Shit.
Get the broom. Can't reach. Oh, you need to throw something really hard.
How about a comet?
Yeah, come on, dude.
Oh, he's turned him into a frog. Fuck.
Oh. Quick, throw the frog.
Where is it?
Maiden's Kiss, it'll be.
Main kiss.
Maiden's Kiss, it's not Cornucopia. We've fallen for this before.
Yeah. Oh, I think we just cast Supernova. This will be fun to watch.
Oh, he's doing the math.
Yeah. If I remember correctly,
Oh,
it's calculus for like orbital mechanics. Only it's our solar system. Well, galaxy, then solar system.
No. What about Uranus?
We're ignoring
We
it.
missed a planet. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was Jupiter just like, getting out the way, like, there's gases, it's just like, whoop.
Oh.
Oh, not the sun.
Yeah, I can see where that disc went. On storage.
Oh, no. Well, we didn't see Earth get destroyed, and it didn't say it was Earth, so maybe it was a different solar system.
There's just a frog facing it down.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Hey, how would everyone like a cure? Yeah, I thought you'd like that, lads.
I mean, they didn't do too bad considering they had, like, a supernova get thrown at them. Oh, he's come down a bit.
Yeah.
He's within slapping range again.
He's back. He's still small, though.
He's a bit small.
Just give that a white wind.
Oh, he's getting rid of your
Yeah.
hook.
Yeah, well, you take a turn taking it off, we'll put a turn putting it back on. We've got 3 turns to your 1. This is the action economy, we'll win.
Yeah, but he could blow up solar systems on you.
Minor technicality. Dean. Oh dear. Oh, it was red. Red was magic countering.
Ah,
Cosmo Memory is ultimate limit break.
do it. Remember. Nice. Oh, nice.
God damn. Oh,
Ah, you hit me with a moon laser.
okay, that happened sooner than I thought it would. God damn.
Get out of here.
Time to fade away.
Did you just kill a god? It wouldn't be a Final Fantasy game if we didn't.
Yeah, literally, the whole thing about, like, you know, level 1 is about saving puppies, level 100 is about killing God, comes from games like this. Don't worry, we've taken care of Sephiroth, everything's fine now. Oh, the active time battle is a little bit weakly.
Go, holy, I choose you. Save the planet.
Yeah, now that Sephiroth isn't stopping it, it should save everything. Right?
That's the theory we're going on.
It's kind of staked the entire survival of the human race on, we hope Aerith knew what she was doing before she was murdered. And also, she was probably onto something for Sephiroth to murder her. Let's all just go home.
Time to go have a cup of tea and let things blow over.
One final deal.
Go on, fuck them up.
You have no idea, look at the limit break bar. Only one option remains. Cloud's ultimate limit break.
He's got reach, but you've got flexibility.
Mm-hmm. Would you die already?
All of his lights escaping.
Yeah. Jump, you idiot!
Oh, where's Red? Red should be there.
Oh, that's normal. The planet's doing wibbly things.
It's healing. Don't drop a cigarette into the live stream.
Oh, it's seen worse. Airships, for instance.
Oh no. Hope that thing's got a powerful reverse.
Not so much. Oh, it's the little village of Calm. Did it say you got Marlene somewhere safe? Too late.
It's a bit close.
Yeah. Maybe a week was optimistic. Yeah, this isn't a good sign.
It's in. These are healthy tornadoes because they're green and they're spinning the other way, as opposed to the red clockwise ones, the green counterclockwise ones.
Less tornadoes, more like streamers of like magic radiation. Although the land is like growing grass where it touches, so how bad could it be?
Mm.
There we are. The end.
And they all had lemonade.
Everything was fine after that.
Except for like all the people that died from all the damage.
Yeah, no, they don't shy away from that. I say, the ambiguous ending of Final Fantasy VII is kind of notorious. It does clarify it somewhat after the credits, so we'll hold on till after the credits and you'll see what I mean.
I presume like other Final Fantasies, it'll probably like, I'm guessing, like grow trees or something and like hold it in place, and then that'll become like a feature of the planet and it'll turn into like some weird Eiffel tree or something.
Well, you'll see in a moment, like what became of things, like how things worked. And yeah, Menchi, I say the ending's a bit nebulous, but you have to think of the themes of the game so far. That is to say that the initial part of the game in Midgar was blowing up reactors and terrorizing the populace because the reactors are killing the planet, and everything's dying and getting worse because we can't seem to get ourselves out of these cycles of destruction. And the scope changes, but the general themes of the game stay the same, which is that we're kind of destroying nature as things go along.
But then nature came and helped us at the end.
Yep.
Hopefully not too late.
Everything is fine. I say the world was saved, and I say. And yeah, Darius, I completely get why they wanted to remake the game, because I would like them to remake the game, but the remake that we got is a completely different story, and I'm not there for it. I'm there for a modern remake of this game, not a modern remake of something like Advent Children.
Same. And I don't think it wasn't the same solar system. It was planets that we recognize and we name, but this isn't in the same solar system.
Yeah, I say that magic was basically just an animation for the damage. It's not supposed to be taken literally. It's basically to demonstrate like how powerful he was.
This happened a long time ago in a galaxy far away, you see.
Where the Earth was annihilated.
For the best.
Yeah. Can't argue, really. I suppose. I know. I feel like they're doing a Kingdom Hearts to Final Fantasy VII, which I would prefer if they just did more Kingdom Hearts if that's what they want to do.
Yeah, they shouldn't. What they're doing with the remake, they shouldn't have just called it like Final Fantasy VII. They should have like, I don't know, called it 7.5 or I don't know, something stupid. But in the interests of like game preservation, I'm not keen on like all of these remakes being released with the same name, like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Silent Hill 2. I think that they need to have an extra tag on afterwards so that they stop getting confused for the actual original games. Especially if they're portraying a different story. There's remaking something and preserving it and improving upon it, and then there's remaking something because you've got new ideas and you want to take it in a different direction. But we're going to call it exactly the same thing as it was 20 years ago because that's how we get the money. And they're not scared to do like a part 2. They've done.
Here we go.
500 years later. Nanakis.
Oh.
Oh, they haven't set their tails on fire yet.
That happens during puberty.
Oh, that's disappointing. Nature has taken over.
Mm-hmm. As you can
Horizon
imagine,
Zero Dawn.
as you can imagine, this ending was somewhat controversial in that it heavily implies that. In that it heavily implies that Holy did, what was best for the planet, which is not necessarily the best thing for everyone
Yeah, I mean,
else.
I was going to say that actually. Yeah, if you're going to like have nature take over, nature is nature. Nature's not what you want it to be.
Mm-hmm. And remember, the
So,
general themes of the game are that we've been like harming the planet over and over again, and we've basically like damaged it so badly we've given it the reins back and gone, I'm sorry, you should fix things, and it's fixed things.
and 500 years later is enough time has passed that it doesn't really matter what was happening previously. Everything that was people wise, everyone that was alive is now dead. So yeah, time to rebuild and try to start and do it differently.
But as I say, the ending was controversial, so they decided to try and clarify it a bit. So you got the animations, because the game was very popular. You got animated films like Advent Children that clarified that Midgar was destroyed, but humanity itself was fine. It's just that all the Mako reactors were torn apart, and quite rightly, everyone decided maybe we shouldn't make those again.
Yeah, like I don't think everyone died. It's
Nah,
just that like yeah, the city was lost, but we needed to save the planet. You know,
yeah.
as Bitter says, like you've basically gone here, nature, save us. So nature has saved you, but it hasn't. What did you expect it to do? Rebuild your city for you? No.
Like Pixel, you joke, but there is a through line from Final Fantasy VII to Final Fantasy X Part 2, where there's heavy allusions to the idea that the Final Fantasy X world is the same one as Seven's, where 7 is in Ten's future, where they start to understand how to use the energy of the fire plane.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's only like a nod and a wink. It's not an official thing, but like
Yeah.
there's a character called Shinra who develops the ability to like get machines to get power from the far plane,
Hmm.
and says, "Wow, there could really be some money in this."
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not actually, but at the same time, there's a through line there.
Oh yeah, it's in the same things like with Bloodborne and Dark Souls, the changing from souls to blood,
Hmm.
you know, with memory and experience and stuff, and the paintings.
But yeah, that was Final Fantasy VII. I say I played Final Fantasy VII, well, Final Fantasy VIII first. That was my introduction to the series, and it was so unlike anything I'd ever played before that I immediately went out and bought Final Fantasy VII. Played through
Mm,
that, blew my tiny little mind, and it's been an obsession ever since.
they are good games,
Yeah, I say.
except for 10-2. I've not played 10-2, and I've been advised against it.
I mean, you should play it because it's fun. It's just fun, but it's also not terribly serious. It's fine, is what it is.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. How did you find the game, Wolfen? I say,
I liked it. I remember, like as we've mentioned, I did bits and bobs up to I want to say up to the submarine bit. I remember because I remember piloting the submarine,
hmm,
but then I didn't really recall anything past that. So it was good to see that and to put it all and to see the ending and to see how it all goes. I'm happy with that ending. I think that's a good ending. I
oh
like
yeah.
that ending.
Honestly, it,
Uh,
it remained consistent with the themes of the game overall.
hmm
I say where you got to was actually quite late in the game.
hmm
Another like day or so's play and you'd have finished it. But
Goddamn scratch on my disc.
I know, right? So frustrating. In Final Fantasy VIII, there was a point like, in fact, the reason I'm so into like old consoles and repair is because my Final Fantasy VIII Disc 3 broke.
Hmm
And there was a particular bit that's really heavy on the cutscenes where if there's a scratch on the disc, it just fails to load the cutscene properly. It freezes because it can't
hmm
stream the texture data off it. And it is so annoying. But I got really into like repairing stuff and basically getting that to work, which I eventually did, using some resin. And yeah, completed the game.
I never got off of well, I think I finished disc 1 of 8.
Yeah,
Um but I didn't start the next disc. So
that's
that's as
fair.
far as I've got with 8.
Yeah, I say you'd have finished disc one where you got to like Galbadia, but after that the story gets very strange. Like, there's lots of
Yeah.
people have theories about the game as to what is real and what isn't. It's because
hmm
after that point where you finish playing, the story gets very peculiar and goes all different directions. They're interesting directions, and it's a fascinating world, and its world building is the thing that hooked me in. But it's a different story to the first bit, and when I play it, you'll see. I
I look
won't.
forward to it.
Yeah. Pixel asking what JRPG am I playing next? Don't honestly know. I say I tend not to try and plan too far ahead because if I plan too far ahead, for some reason I'll just never end up doing it. So it has to be fairly short, short planned ahead.
hmm
Final Fantasy VIII I'll do once it's in a position with the mod that I'm happy to like show people. With the mod that's being done by McIndus, he's currently working on a really, really like lovely version of it, and I'm waiting for that to be released.
You know, like as soon as that one gets done, it's ready for release. He's going to start doing again with something new that's going to make it even better.
Oh, almost certainly, yeah. But I know he's redoing all the backgrounds in this new way, and it really does do amazing work. So I might, let him do that. I was toying with the idea of playing The Longest Journey, a point-and-click adventure game.
Mhm.
It's quite a long game, and because it's point and click adventure, there's a lot of walking around and examining things, so it might be a little bit slow. So I'm umming and ahhing as to whether I want to stream that or just play it on my own. I say, do feel free to go onto the Discord and let me know what you think about it. I say, I'll put a link to The Longest Journey so you can see roughly what the game is about. I say, don't spoil itself because it's full of interesting stuff. But yeah, I know it would be a very long series to do on stream, and where it's a point and click adventure, it might go, I don't know, a bit skew-if. We'll have to see.
Well, we can put a couple of suggestions together, perhaps, and put it to a vote. Maybe we
Certainly,
pick a couple out and see what happens.
we do have the sub basement, the place where all the subs to the Twitch can vote on what games we play next.
Hmm. It's
Right.
all good. It's all good.
I think where it's about 10 o'clock now. That did run longer than I thought it would. Do we have anyone that we can raid today?
Let me have a quick look, see who's doing what. Oh, we've got Zephyr on. We don't usually get to raid Zephyr because he
Ah,
usually finishes before us. So let's go and annoy him.
yes, go for it.
There we go.
There we are. Well, thank you very much for being here at the end of the journey. And yeah, it's been a wonderful game. I'll see how I feel about some of the later entries in the series as to whether we stream those. Thank you very
Okay,
much for
okay.
joining us. Good night, everyone.
Oh.